Yo, 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 yo. Man, look, man, look, man. What's going on, yo, since the last live? They try hang my man Smirky, yo, out to dry. Shorty tried to flee the country. They done took the key from the city back from him. God damn, man. Yo, what a difference a day make. One thing for certain, yo, what a difference a day makes. Golly, y'all. Let me say something, y'all. Yo, because this, I think what people gotta understand, yo. Cause I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, Dirk got all this money. He posted this, that, and the third. Ain't no way he's supposed to be involved in nothing like this." Let me tell you something, right? Yo, people gotta understand, yo. Dirk has been around murder for a long time. Long time, man. Yo, and it's something called, what the fuck is this shit called, man? I can't even think of the goddamn word. Yo, but shorty, traumatized. Dirk is traumatized, yo. And when you traumatized, yo, you're not always gonna make the best decisions. Like shorty probably needs some type of counseling. You gotta think about it, yo. How many people that boy lost just in his inner circle? He done lost Vaughn, his brother, a couple other guys. Like, yo, shorty father was locked up in the feds his whole life. He just came home. So he ain't really had no real father figure. Yo, that relationship probably, that was probably taking some time to get used to. You understand? But you gotta realize what we was dealing with, y'all. You gotta realize what you're dealing with. Lil Durk wasn't just a rapper. Shorty was, because a lot of these rappers be lying. They ain't never been through nothing. They ain't never, you understand? Lil Durk wasn't that. Lil Durk was a guy that been through some shit, man. Been through some shit, yo. And when you go through so much, yo, you ain't always gonna make the best decisions. Now, I ain't gonna say that he was dumb for riding for his man. Fuck no, because I believe in retaliation. I'ma keep it real with you. Shit, you ain't ready to do shit crazy and that shit just go slide. That's just me. Just didn't do it the right way. Ain't handle it the right way. They didn't get that target. They used people that probably shouldn't have been used. Was thirsty. Got baited into making a bad decision. Moving too fast. But we ready to get into the paperwork, y'all. They definitely cooked. That's without a doubt he cooked. They saying Dirk threatening witnesses. So Dirk Ray had some more charges for real. He tried to flee the country. I'm sure that's a federal charge. I'm sure fleeing the country is a federal charge. They're gonna get him on that. He's already threatening witnesses. They're gonna get him on that. Even though I doubt he was gonna get a bond anyway. But these people, do thorough investigations, y'all. They probably had Dirk car wiretap. Put a tracker device. They probably had tracking and listening devices in that man's car, man. So what he tried to do was trick him. He booked 3 flights. I think one to Switzerland, one to Dubai, but then he was on his way to Italy. They got him before he was ready to take a private jet to Italy, and they got him before he got to Italy. They got him before he even got a chance to get on that flight. But yo, this shit not funny to me. Like, no matter how people look at it. What's this? Oh, all right, bet. No matter how people look at it or view it, ain't nothing funny about this shit, man. I seen Adam 22 making jokes about it. I'm ready to get on his ass. He tried to flee yesterday. Soon as the indictments came down, he tried to get out of there. I'm ready to read it. I'm ready to get to the computer now. But this shit ain't funny, y'all, because I was rooting for Dirk. I always root, yo, for the kids that came up hard, man. You be wanting to see them win because you know you be wanting to see them win, yo, because you seen so many of us lose. So even, you know, I ain't saying that the boy did everything right, shit. You see the type of shit he was involved in. But it's like, even at that rate, you still want to see him win. Because it seems as though we always go out like this. We always go out like this. It's sad, man. It's fucked up. But it comes from trauma, you know? It comes from ignorance. It comes from trauma. You can tell Dirk still was ignorant. Just not too long ago before he met India. Before Dirk met India, he was talking about how it used to be him and 15 of his homeboys at his house. He was talking about not seeing his kids. But you got to realize, yo, this is a boy that grew up without a father, man. The streets raised him. That's why it was so embedded in him, signed to the streets. Love song for the streets. Like the streets raised shorty. That's what it was with y'all. I'm just trying to give people a better understanding of, you know, the type of person, yo, these type of people. Because I ain't got to know Dirk to look at the way he was moving and analyze it. You know, because Dirk ain't the only one that do shit like that. From Chicago, y'all. Chicago, they crash out in Chicago. They might not look at it as crash out, but other places, that's what they do. That's how they move. Whether it's right or wrong, that's a whole nother topic. But that's how they move down there, man. The boys move wild. They impulsive. They're impulsive. Dirk redid everything he done to get his money back up. But y'all, we ready to get to this paperwork, y'all. Darn out what it is. What it is. Man, we ready, man. Brick Baby did something. Yeah, he took a major step backwards. It, you know, decision making not everybody's strong suit. You know, you got the internet putting pressure on him. You got his friends putting pressure on him. Come tell you how that shit went. If Dirk was by himself, Dirk probably wouldn't even have did that shit. If Dirk was moving off his own accord, with no ears, no people on the outside talking his head off, Dirk probably wouldn't even have did that shit, man. But peer pressure is a motherfucker, man. Especially when you take somebody like King Von. You know King Von gonna ride for everybody. So he was in a situation where it's like, you can't really let this shit slide. That's why I'm not gonna say he's stupid for avenging this man's death shit. I went to prison off some revenge shit. I get it, man. Shit piss you off. It's hard to get over certain things. Then you got a motherfucker on the internet talking shit and trolling like he did it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. He just made a lot of bad decisions, y'all. And I'm hearing some shit about some guy named OTF Jam. Like, I don't know where everybody getting this OTF Jam told story from. We read the paperwork. Maybe it's in the paperwork. But somebody told me that he got locked up for a pistol charge. And what did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all the other day? 90% of these homicides get solved because dudes get locked up on pistol charges, man. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, I get it. And let me tell y'all another thing. These agencies are very good at finding the weak link. And if OTF Jam told he was the weak link, know why? Because he just came home from prison. He just did a long ass bit and he ain't trying to go back. He did a long ass bit and he ain't trying to go back. So we know what we gonna do? We gonna lock his ass up. And he gonna work with us. And that's, if that's what people saying. Like I said, we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Let me get to the paperwork real quick. I got Dirk paperwork, y'all. Lil Durk paperwork. Yesterday, for some reason, couldn't nobody find it but academics. But he didn't even have Dirk paperwork. He had one of the other guys' paperwork. The day we got Dirk's, salute to my paperwork lady. She the best that ever did it. She is the best that ever did it. What? No search results for Twitter. I ain't no search results for Twitter. Come on now, internet. I'm sorry acting stupid. I think Dirk just was a guy that he made a lot of motherfucking mistakes. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Shit. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. God damn it. My bad, y'all. She hit that like button. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Got. What the fuck just happened? Yo, they just kicked me out the app. Gotta pay my cable bill, y'all. Got some technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. That's crazy. Just kicked me out the app after I was up there trying to figure out the goddamn passcode. Then I finally figured out when they kicked me out the app. Then I'm on my phone, so I can't use my phone. I might gotta start the live back over, y'all. Yo, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Yo, hit that like button, y'all. I gotta try to get out this app. Hopefully, they let me back in. As you said, pour something. Kid ain't even home from school yet. No, hell no. I said 3:30. Well, I don't know what I said, but hold on. Fucking YouTube be playing with me. Somebody let me know if we still live or not, y'all. I gotta start the whole live over, y'all. Now I can't see the goddamn chat. All right, let me get the business, man. Dumbass shit. Yo, hit that like button. Yo, my bad. Y'all had to pay my goddamn bill. All right, y'all. So look, we ready to read the paperwork. I can't see my chat now, which is unfortunate. I got my son's phone. He gonna be mad as shit because I need to use this. Need to use this to see the chat. But yeah, I was talking about Dirk, y'all, and I was talking about how, you know, the type of person he, you know, because Dirk ain't the only person that's like this. Shorty has some growing up to do, y'all, and a lot of times when you been through a lot, it takes some growing up to do. You know, it takes time. You might take longer than others to mature. And I think that's what Dirk fell victim to. All right, I got my son. I can look at the chat from here, yo. YouTube ended my chat. Got killed by the GDs while he was locked up. Made him tell. Yo, I don't really like. I don't. Where they getting that narrative from? That he told because his baby mother got killed by the GDs. Like, that ain't no excuse to tell. Like, yo, that is no excuse. Somebody told him he got caught with a firearm, so that ain't true. I seen that. Man, Brick Baby is lying. Brick Baby is already lining up his excuse. If y'all watched that live I did earlier, Brick Baby is already lining up his excuse to he lost his phone or the feds took his phone. That's gonna be his excuse. I ain't need the feds took my phone. They must have got the information off my phone. So I ain't buying that. Y'all know we ain't buying that. All right, we back on, y'all. We back on. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, but where's everybody getting this? Well, Rallo said you done had to pick a side. Like, here go Rallo.
Because we as Muslims supposed to put our Lord first. That first and foremost, I don't got to choose. Come to my brother.
I don't think Dirk would even fuck with you, Rallo. You understand what I'm saying? I think he might have told you. All right, y'all. This is Dirk's paperwork. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. My bad, y'all had some technical difficulties. If anybody want to support the cable bill trust, you can cash that. You can cash that Baltimore swag, man. But look, y'all see that? Dirk Banks, aka Lil Durk, aka Mustafa Abdul Malik. Yo, but this is, let me say this, right? Yeah, I was on at 6 a.m. too. Let me say this, right? Yo, it always happens this way, yo. Whenever it's like, yo, it's so hard, yo, to move on from your past. Like, for some reason, yo, it always catch up to you when you're trying to do things different. Y'all remember how I always be talking about when a person go on a run? And every time I talk about a person that go on a run, like say they got a warrant, then they go on a run, I always talk about, yo, they're going to catch you when you least expect it. They're going to catch you when your life done changed completely. It might be a year down the line. It might be 5 years down the line. It might be 20 years down the line. So I always say, yo, it's best to just, if you're going to take them on the run, take them on the run. Get your bread up if you ain't got the money to pay a lawyer. Get your money up so you can pay a lawyer, so you can feed yourself, so you can sustain while you in there and turn yourself in. Because the worst thing that can happen is you get to a point in your life where you moved on from the past and then your past come back to get you. Like, yo, that is devastating. Yo, the same shit happened to me. Before I caught my time, before I got locked up for the shit we got locked up for, I was going to test college trying to be an HVAC technician. And guess what happened? Some shit that we did, allegedly, from 2 years ago, came back to bite us. Now, you got Dirk is currently pushing peace. Well, he was pushing peace. That's what he said he was doing. Y'all know how I felt about the peace movement. You understand? But he converted his life to Islam. He started being more involved in his kids' life. But it don't matter. Your past, you can't escape it sometimes, yo. You can't escape it sometimes, yo. Especially if your past is a past that had violence included. You know, violence against others. That should have come back to bite you, yo. It always does. It always does. But let's get to the paperwork. Now, y'all know on this channel, yo, we read the whole paperwork. We don't believe in paraphrasing, and no, we gonna read the whole paperwork. Well, at least the part that matters. Can everybody see this? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want to support the platform, cash at Baltimore swag. The complaint in this case states that the following is true, to the best of my knowledge and belief. Beginning on an unknown date, but no later than on or about August 18th, 2022, and continuing to at least August 19th, 2022, in the county of Los Angeles in the Central District of California, defendant violated Section Code 18 USC. So whoever told wasn't privy to any conversations before this date. That's what makes me believe somebody in California is the first person that told. They wasn't privy to no information before August 18th, the day that Lord Pap died. You understand what I'm saying? Because if it was, it had told you how long this was in talks. So this person didn't get included in on this conversation until August 18th, 2022. Which more than likely that was in conversation since King Von died. And that was a whole year, damn near a whole year prior. Y'all follow me? They got Look, y'all. It's redacted. Somebody's name is here. I blank begin duly sworn declared state as follows. Yeah, it's definitely a rat. Now let me tell y'all something about this, right? At least 2 weeks, I think the federal guidelines is at least 2 weeks before trial, they gotta unredact this. They gotta release this information, unless this person is a confidential informant, which means he works with them. It's not just a case that he worked on one time. This is somebody that is a source. They go to him. That's the only reason or the only way this blank won't be revealed. Because you got to write they'll know who your accusers are and face them. Now, I told y'all that his rumors is that Dirk has already threatened a few people. So we probably going to see some more charges coming soon. But let's get busy. This affidavit is made in support of a criminal complaint and arrest warrant against Dirk Banks, also known as a.k.a. Lil Durk, a.k.a. Mustafa Abdul Malik Banks, for violation of the 18 USC, whatever, conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death. The fact is set forth in this affidavit and are based upon my personal observations, my training, and my experience, and information obtained from various law enforcement personnel and witnesses. This affidavit is intended to show merely that there is sufficient probable cause for the request, complaint, and warrant, and does not purport to set forth all of my knowledge of or investigation into this matter, which means that this is not all they got. So in order to secure an arrest warrant, you just got to give the judge an overview of the information that you got. You don't got to release all information. Just enough for the judge to say, all right, you can go get them. Unless specifically indicated otherwise, all conversation statements described in this affidavit are related in substance and in part only. Dang, this whole thing redacted. That other paperwork ain't look like this, y'all. Damn. I wonder what this say. Oh, all right, background affidavit. So this tell you how they got the snitch. This tell you how they got the rat. But we not privy to that information right now. Background. Banks is the leader of Chicago-based rap collective known as Only the Family, OTF. In addition to OTF status as a rap collective, I know based on investigation that OTF also acts as an association, in fact, of individuals who engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of Banks, and to maintain their status in OTF. For example, based on evidence collected during the investigation, including the interview of witness 1, I know that Banks put a monetary bounty out for an individual whom Banks was feuding with named TB. As detailed below, on August 19, 2022, multiple OTF members and associates used 2 vehicles and worked in tandem to track, stalk, and attempt to murder TB at a gas station located in Los Angeles, California. The co-conspirators fired at least 18, shots. Due to the serious safety concerns, this affidavit does not provide the identity of these witnesses. Based on the FBI's investigation, I know that witnesses and or their family members have already received threats and or have been contacted and would appear to be an attempt to influence their participation in this investigation. Hit that like button, y'all. Ain't nobody else gonna read y'all the whole paperwork. They lazy. Hold up, y'all. The fuck is this? This supposed to go right here. Oh, all right. Yeah, I supposed to. All right. So the co-conspirators fired at least 18 rounds at TB's vehicle, striking and killing SR, TB's family member who was traveling with TB. On October 17th, a grand jury sitting in the Central District of California returned an indictment charging 5 co-conspirators: Kayvon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston, with crimes arising from the murder, including murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder for hire resulting in death, in violation of the U.S. Code. Banks is identified as co-conspirator 1 in the indictment, which is incorporated herein by reference. Based on the investigation and as described below, evidence showed that Banks ordered TB's murder and that the hitman used Banks and OTF-related finance to carry out the murder. For example, Banks and flight records show that OTF members and close associates of Bank, co-conspirator 3, coordinated and paid for Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and other OTF member, co-conspirator 2, to travel from Chicago to California on the day of the murder, on the day before the murder, August 18th, 2022. Co-conspirator 3 paid for the flights using a credit card linked to Banks and OTF. Around the time that co-conspirator 3 purchased the co-conspirators' flights to California, iCloud records showed that a phone number associated with Banks texted co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no names. Involved with me." It was too late. So Dirk told them, don't book no, basically not to use the card. But it was too late though. Let me see. Around the time the co-conspirator 3 purchased the co-conspirators' flights to California, iCloud records showed that a phone number associated with Banks texted co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no names. Involved with me." Okay, so that's not. It don't say if it was before or after. Additionally, on the same day that the hitman traveled to California from Chicago, Banks also traveled to California with another charged co-conspirator, Grant, on a private jet. Later that day, Grant purchased ski masks for the shooters to use to commit the murder and paid for the other co-conspirators' hotel rooms using a credit card in Banks' name. What? Earlier this morning, October 24, 2024, federal and local law enforcement executed multiple search warrants at locations associated with OTF members in and around the Chicago area and arrested Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. After the executing warrants, the FBI learned that Banks had been booked on at least 3 international flights scheduled to leave the United States today. When Banks arrived near one of the departing airports, he was arrested by law enforcement personnel. Based on my training and experience, my personal involvement in this investigation, conversation with other law enforcement officers, witness statements, and review of reports and other documents prepared by law enforcement officers, I'm aware of the following. A. Chicago-based hitman traveled to Los Angeles to murder a rival of Banks. On October 17, 2024, a grand jury returned an indictment charging Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston with murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder for hire resulting in death and violating the U.S. Code, and discharging of firearms and machine guns in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death and violation of the U.S. Code. The grand jury also charged Jones with possession of a machine gun in violation of 18. So how would they know Jones had the machine gun if they was all masked up? That lets you know, somebody that was around when everything took place told that, he the one had the machine gun. There's no other way they know that information because they didn't. This indictment was made before they got arrested. So none of these guys that's arrested told them this, which means that somebody that was around and witnessed, when the plan was taking place or being discussed, that Jones had the machine gun. That's key. As alleged in the indictment on August 19, 2022, SR and others, including SR family member TB, a rap artist known as QR, were near their vehicle at a gas station across from the Beverly Center in Los Angeles when 3 gunmen opened fire on the vehicle, killing SR. Law enforcement personnel subsequently recovered 18 shell cases from the murder scene. At the time of the murder, TB had a public feud with Banks, aka Lil Durk. Banks is a Chicago-based gang member and a leader of a rap collective known as Only the Family, or OTF. The feud stemmed from a November 6, 2020 murder where an associate of TB shot and killed an OTF rapper named Davon Bennett, aka King Von. Bennett was a member of OTF and Banks' close friend. According to open source reporting and witnesses, Banks placed a monetary bounty on TB's life. But this lets me know that whoever gave them information wasn't present because the price had to been discussed. He didn't give them the information to a price unless they just holding it back. But I don't see what would be the need of the federal government withholding that information from the public. Based on the investigation to date, including one open source research, my training and experience investigating gangs and violent crime, the witness statements, OTF is a hybrid organization that functions as Banks, a lead music collective in the gang. Based on the investigation to date, do we gotta read this? Hold on, let's read this. Based on open source research, I know that Banks has attempted to publicly distance himself from suspected gang and or criminal activity. Lil Durk launches the Lil Durk Banks Scholarship Fund at Howard University with Amazon Music. Okay. Okay, so this is them watching Dirk. This is them documenting everything that Dirk was doing. Remember he announced, remember this? Whenever Lil Durk turned to therapy to cope with tragedies, available at LA Times, Lil Durk says he ain't a felon anymore after criminal record cleared. Everyone should get a second chance. Yeah, so this is them watching Dirk. As described above in footnote 1, due to significant concerns about witness safety, this affidavit does not provide the identity of these witnesses. Investigation to date, including conversation with other law enforcement agents and witness statements, Houston and Wilson are associated with OTF, and Lindsay and Jones are associated with other gangs in Chicago. B, the hitman traveled using funds linked to Banks. I know following based off my review of LA police reports, surveillance footage, bank and flight records, witness statements, and homicide detectives from the LAPD and federal investigators involved in this case, on August 18, 2022, the day before SR's murder, OTF members learned of the location of TB from a longtime OTF affiliate. A longtime OTF affiliate. Who could that be, y'all? Oh, I gotta charge this phone because my son's phone died. Yo, who is the longtime OTF affiliate that dropped the motherfucking, what's it called, y'all? Who did that? Do anybody know? Anybody take a wild guess who was this longtime OTF affiliate that happens to be in California and knows where Quondo Rondo is going to be located, what kind of car he's going to be in? Who could that possibly be? Make sure y'all hit that like button and share this live. You want to support the platform? You know, I'm doing a lot of reading for y'all, so y'all ain't got to do it, man. Hit the cash app, buy a super chat, become a member, support the movement. All right, so let's get back to that part again. After OTF members learned this, hold up, on August 18, 2022, the day before SR's murder, OTF members learned of the location of TB from a longtime OTF affiliate, Co-Conspirator 4. After OTF members learned this, the following men took a one-way flight from Chicago to San Diego: Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and Co-Conspirator 2. The one-way ticket to San Diego were purchased using an American Express card ending in 2039 and in the name of Co-Conspirator 3, who was also associated with OTF and Banks. Yo, why wouldn't you pay cash? That was stupid. Based on the records from Apple, I know that on that same day, a number ending in 9595, believed to be associated with Banks, sent a text message to Co-Conspirator 3 stating, "Don't book no flights under no names involving me." Involved with me. Oh, I see what he's saying. See, okay, so Dirk was telling him, don't book, Anybody, so OTFDD, don't use none of these guys' real name. But what he should have told him is, yo, don't use no card that's associated with you, because that associates you to me. That's what he should have told him. Don't book no flights under no names involved with me. Got you. Based on my review of hotel records, I know that Grant rented and paid for a room at a Sheraton Universal Hotel. Facts associating, oh goodness gracious, my bad. Facts associating this number with banks include Co-Conspirator 3 and Grant saving this number with contact names associated with banks, and banks self-identifying using this number in February 2022 text message to an individual in Florida unrelated to this investigation. So Dirk got multiple phones. You know, all right, so let's yo, do y'all want me to keep reading these little footnotes? Because it kind of messed me up, yo, because it's not a part of the, you know. Based on my review of hotel records, I know that Grant rented and paid for a room at the Sheraton Universal Hotel in Universal City, California on August 18th, 2022, using an American Express card in bank's name ending in 1015. Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and Co-Conspirator 2 stayed at the hotel that night before the Co-Conspirators tracked, stalked, and attempted to kill TB. Based on my review of bank records, I know the 2039 and the 1015 credit cards were issued under an account belonging to OA in Astronaut Sounds LLC. Yo, he used a business card, yo. Yo really used a business card? Based on public information, I know that OA was bank's manager in or around 2022. Georgia's Secretary of State online corporation records show that Astronaut Sounds LLC was initially registered by OA in 2017. A request for amendment was filed in 2021 and a new manager, Banks, was added to the business. The bank's record also showed that the Astronaut Sounds American Express account had 4 credit cards issued to 4 individuals: Banks, Co-Conspirator 3, Banks' father, DB, and OA. So Dirk allowed this guy, whoever Co-Conspirator 3 is, Dirk gave you access to the cards, and he fucked them over. Damn. Shouldn't have used the cards, Chant. Based on my review of records from a private airplane company, I know that Banks and Grant flew on the same airplane from Los Angeles to Miami on August 16th, 2022, and back to Los Angeles on August 18th, 2022, the day before SR murder. Record from a rental property showed that Banks manager, OA, rented a house in Cinco, California. He rented a house in Cinco, California from July 1st, 2022 to October 1st, 2022. Based on investigation review of photographs of the interior of the Inoco rental, I know that video footage from an August 18th, 2022 podcast showed the host of the podcast with Banks, wherein Banks appears to be inside Cinco house, inside the Cinco house. Who is this, y'all? Let me read that again. Based on investigators' review of photographs of the interior of the Cinco rental, I know that video footage from an August 18th, 2022 podcast shows the host of the podcast with Banks, wherein Banks appears to be inside the Cinco house. On the day of the murder, August 19th, 2022, surveillance video shows TBSR and others leave their hotel in Los Angeles and enter a black Cadillac Escalade. Surveillance video taken from numerous locations throughout Los Angeles, including TB's hotel room and gas station where the murder occurred, shows that 2 vehicles followed the Escalade for hours leading up to the shooting. So they had to drop on us. Yo, come on, y'all. So they was parked outside his hotel room the whole time. The whole time, Quondo Rondo is in the hotel room. These guys are parked outside. Which means that whoever Quondo Rondo told where he was going to be at is the one that put the play together on him. The Rolling 60s set Quondo Rondo up. Yo, that's why you never involve yourself in gangs, y'all. That's what they do. They kill each other. They set each other up. It's a dirty game. Surveillance video taken from numerous locations throughout Los Angeles, including TB's hotel room and the gas station where the murder occurred, showed that two vehicles followed the Escalade for hours leading up to the shooting. So basically, they was following around looking for a good spot. That's normally how that go. And remember, I told y'all on several videos, you need two cars. It's hard as hell to track somebody with one car, yo. I'm telling you, it's almost mission impossible. One vehicle was a white BMW, murder vehicle 1, and the other was a white Infiniti, murder vehicle 2. Among other things, surveillance video from the murder scene shows murder vehicle 2 parked in an alley behind the gas station, where 3 shooters wearing black masks exit the vehicle, later identified as Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2. Co-conspirator 2 was a part of the shooting and told. Walked to the gas station and then opened fire on the Escalade. So who was in the other car? So the other car ain't do nothing. Dirk better not been in that other car, man. The shooters ran back to the murder vehicle 2 and drove away. Murder vehicle 1 drove away from the area just minutes before the shooting. Okay, so they dropped them off in the BMW. The BMW left, and they jumped in. Okay, I see how they did that. But it's really, like, why would y'all use the same color car? But anyway, approximately 50 minutes after the shooting, surveillance video from an In-N-Out restaurant in Los Angeles shows Grant, Jones, and Wilson arrive in murder vehicle 1. Yeah, they got him. The video also shows Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 arrive in the In-N-Out in a black SUV. Based on a comparison of surveillance video showing the murder to video from the In-N-Out restaurant, law enforcement identified that Lindsay, Jones, and co-conspirator 2 were the individuals who opened fire and killed SR. So let me read this subtitle. Based on the investigation, Grant was the primary driver of murder vehicle 1, as discussed above. In addition to driving the vehicle, Grant took steps to help facilitate the murder, including booking a hotel room for the hitman. Additionally, GPS data associated with murder vehicle 1 shows that the vehicle was parked outside of a sporting goods store at the approximate time that 4 black ski masks matching the appearance of those used by the shooters were purchased. These boys done. Done. Rotisserie chicken. A few hours after the shooting, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and co-conspirator 2 boarded a flight from San Diego to Chicago. Once again, the credit card in the name of co-conspirator 3 was used to pay for the one-way tickets. Banks booked multiple international flights after law enforcement arrested multiple co-conspirators and executed search warrants at locations associated with OTF members. In the early hours of October 24th, 2024, law enforcement arrested Grant, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson in Houston and executed multiple search warrants in the Chicago area, including a warrant to search the home of co-conspirator 3. Shortly after making these arrests and executing the search warrants on October 24th, the FBI received notifications from U.S. Customs and Border Protections. You see, they had help, showing that banks that's why I told y'all, these people not stupid. They already notified them. They notified Customs and Border Control. Keep an eye out on this name. So they reached back telling them, like, yeah, that name came across our feed, showing that Banks had been booked as a passenger on 2 international flights. A one-way flight from Miami to Dubai, connecting through Doha, Qatar, scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th, and a one-way flight from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland, connecting via New Jersey, also scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th. Banks did not board either flight. Hold up, I'll get back. Oh no, we can go ahead. Based on open source research, I believe that the United States, whatever, does not United States, United, whatever, fuck was he at? Dubai is United Arab, whatever the fuck that is, does not have a bilateral extradition treaty with the United States. Extradition to form to and from the United States. Overview. So yeah, Dirk was ready to go. He wasn't coming back. Approximately 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time, FBI received an additional CBP notification that Banks had been booked as a passenger on a private plane departing Miami and destined for Italy, scheduled to depart at approximately 9 p.m. Eastern Time. At approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Banks was arrested by law enforcement in the vicinity of the departing airport. Conclusion. For all of the reasons described above, there is probable cause to believe that Banks violated the code, conspiracy to commit interstate facility to commit murder for hire and resulting in death. That is the indictment of Lil Durk. This is the most damaging information right here, y'all. Cause they don't see Dirk on no video camera. But this is the most, I'm gonna show y'all the most damaging information. Dirk gonna have a hard time. This he's gonna have to explain at trial. If I can find it. Dirk's gonna have to explain this at trial. Don't book no flights under no names involved with me. That's gonna be his biggest hurdle. That is Dirk's biggest hurdle. Even though, see, this is the thing about the cards. Co-conspirator 3 was I don't want to say licensed, but he was authorized to use those cards. So if nobody say Dirk did it, hold on, we gotta read the other paperwork. Cause the other paperwork say other things. Hold on, we gotta get to the other paperwork. Then we're gonna rock out. So that was Dirk paperwork. What is this? Got hella paperwork, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, yo. We should have more than 79 likes, y'all. Ain't nobody else taking the time to read the whole indictment. Motherfuckers be lazy. We reading the whole indictment. We ain't gonna paraphrase. We don't want to leave nothing out. We don't want to add or take nothing away. We giving it how it's gotten. You hear me? AKA Boogie. At the times relevant to this indictment, defendant Kayvon London Grant, also known as AKA Cuz, AKA Bonnie, Dontre Wilson, AKA D-Day, Ashley Houston, AKA Boogie, and co-conspirator 1 through 5 were members or associates of an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which among other things produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago, Illinois. Defendants Keith Jones, aka Flacker, and Dirk and David Brian Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, were members of the gangs in Chicago. Alright, so them other two guys I showed y'all did get booked. That's the first time I seen their names. Ain't nobody even talking about them. So these two guys right here did get booked, y'all. And remember what I was saying on that live yesterday? Remember on that live yesterday, I told y'all, because these academics talking about, yeah, he must be the one cooperating. I said, nah. Whoever dropped that Quondo Rondo location didn't know these guys. They didn't know them. This is Brown Eyes. And this is Flacker. All right, so this is, on or about November 6th. Let me light my black and mild, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, y'all. We should cross 20K on this video. We like 300 or 200 subscribers away from 20K, y'all. Can we make that happen on this video? On or about November 6, 2020, DB, a high-ranking OTF member, got into a physical altercation with TB at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During the fight, an associate of TB pulled out a gun and shot DB multiple times, killing him. After the murder, co-conspirator 1 made clear in coded language that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or monetary reward and or make payments to anyone who took part in the killing of TB for his role in DB's murder. On or about August 18th, 2022, the co-conspirators learned that TB was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California, as alleged in counts 1 and 2. After learning of TB's location, defendants Wilson, but you see how they conveniently leave out how they learned. How they learned is cooperating. He's conveniently left out the whole indictment. Because what you got to understand is that's a co-conspirator. Dropping information or dropping a location implicates you in this conspiracy. So why whoever dropped this location is not implicated in this conspiracy is because they are telling. Defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2, traveled from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering TB. On that same day, August 18, 2022, defendant Grant also traveled by private jet to Los Angeles, California. As alleged in the counts 1 and 2, on August 19, 2020, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill TB. Listen, co-conspirator 2, like I see this narrative that King Yella is pushing. Let's go to that. I think that narrative is bogus. I heard. So this is supposed to be co-conspirator 2, y'all.
Well, now. Hey, tell me what's going on, Jam. Hey, you know what's so crazy though? Motherfucker be sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it, whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Now that I want to do what I want, y'all can't do that, bro.
Bro, got out what?
You know that
how many you did it all?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah, that's your last bit. 12?
12. That boy popped out
12 years. Yeah. So much money. We really just getting that shit in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
This shit feels so good, man. 2 lawyers, man.
I can tell about the building you got.
Everything.
Man, it's closed on the building, man. We ain't fucking around.
You know that we did it.
That's a goddamn shame. That Dirk gave that boy money, and he bought a building with it, and you turn around and repay him like that. But I told y'all, yo, these agencies, yo, are very good at finding a weak link. Being as though he just did 12 years, he was a weak link. He's a weak link. I heard he got caught with a pistol. I'm thinking that's when he turned. But the narrative that people is pushing online is this. Hold on. This is the narrative they pushing online. King Yella pushing this narrative. Now he's trying to act like he's not up, like he's upset. But if you know him and you see how he act when O'Block got indicted, this man is fucking jumping with joy right now. You heard me? Rainbows all in the sky.
Yo, it's a message for the youth, man. I hope y'all learn from this situation with Lil Durk, man. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? When you got the crown, when
This ain't the what?
yo, how do I want to do this? How do I want to say this? I should just start off saying, this was a message for Chicago.
No, this ain't the video. Where the fuck that video at? I must ain't share. I must ain't save it. But he was talking about some girl. Matter of fact, I think somebody sent it to me. He was talking about some girl. His girl got shot or something. So this is see, he got locked up on a gun charge. Oh yeah, he told. He locked up now. Yeah, he told. This is why he told, y'all. He just did 12 years and got locked up on May 2023 on a pistol charge. So which means by now, court time will be coming up. He told.
Don't even ask when they come to catch, they catch a blast. Jam, get out that jam, I give her 50 and gotta ask again. 50, he ain't gotta ask again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta ask shit, bro. He said he gave you 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? Facts. More than that shit. It's like more than that. But shit, can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even know?
I ain't gotta get into all that, but bro made sure he made away from me.
Give him 50, he ain't gotta ask again, bro. 50, he ain't.
That's fucked up, yo. He a bitch. Somebody needs to slap his ass. How you gonna put your man together, yo, after that boy looked out for you, yo? But he a weak link. And know what probably happened, y'all? Know what more than likely probably happened? The police targeted him. They targeted him. He just came home. We're gonna target his ass, and we're gonna put the press on him. We're gonna put the press on him. Now somebody say his girl might have got killed while he was locked up, and that's what made him turn. But ain't no excuse for turning, y'all. Ain't no excuse for turning on the motherfucker that looked out for you. This what Dirk said. Delete my iCloud when I think they really on me, though. When trial come, it ain't your phone, it be your homie, though. He understand with his head down like he don't know me, though. He ain't point no finger. It ain't no point in getting no lawyer if your homie told. Y'all remember Dirk said that? He's a bitch. Somebody needs to slap his ass. So we're gonna get back to the paperwork.
Hi, my name is Stacey.
I just want to hear this narrative
Arizona,
real quick.
And I supported Trump in the 2016
Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you new.
All right, here we go.
We on the way to 20K, yo. We should be at 20K before this live over. You need your phone back? Kind of need it, son. YouTube block my. I can't see my comments. I'll get back in a minute. Thank you, shorty. Love you, shorty. Appreciate it. Yeah, he told. If he was involved in that play and he got locked up on a pistol, he definitely told. But somebody else told too, though. They're not even mentioned in the paperwork. Yeah, I don't think it was the internet that tricked Dirk, yo. I think, yo, y'all gotta realize, yo, King Von was influential. Like King Von was a big piece to that puzzle. I don't think it was the internet. I think it was the guys, you know. Cause I think if Dirk stood on his own and he wasn't surrounded by so many people, I think Dirk would have fell back. Cause at the end of the day, yo, I talked about this before. King Von crashed out. And I can't crash out because you crashed out. Like, yo, we got this perception of, yo, I'm going to ride with my man right or wrong. Yo, that's only like that when you a kid, yo. When you become an adult and you got people that depend on you and shit like that, yo, I can't ride right or wrong no more. I can't do that. I can ride if you right. If King Von was Quondo Rondo and got killed in the process, yo, I got you. I got you. They ran down on it, did you dirty. But King Von killed himself. Dirk supposed to fell back. Yo, it's nothing I can do, yo. Because I can't jeopardize me and my family. I can't jeopardize this empire I built because he made bad decisions. And I told y'all on the other lives I did, King Von's decisions fucked over everybody. O Block 6. The victims. These guys. Dirk. Yo. I said this again, and I'm going to say it probably on every live we talk about this because it's always new people. If you dealing with a group of guys, right, and y'all on some getting money shit, and this guy, one or two of them, they still want to be involved in violence, you got to separate yourself gracefully. I love you to death, yo, but I love you enough to keep you over there and to keep me over here. That way I'm protected. But what happened with Dirk? Dirk couldn't separate the streets either. Because Dirk has been traumatized by the streets. He felt mentally, he probably was stuck in them. Even though physically he was nowhere around it. It happens like that sometimes, yo. The streets can have you stuck mentally. Like in order to get out the streets, yo, you first gotta you gotta untrap your mind first. Fuck the body. The mind is what keeps you there. And Dirk mentally was still stuck in the streets because of the trauma, I think, because of the trauma that he endured in the streets. You know, father went to prison. Didn't grow up with his father. Friends dead. Brother dead. Yo, that does something to you mentally, yo. You're not dealing with rational thinking. You're dealing with a guy that's traumatized. Look at his eyes. You know how people used to always talk about his eyes? That's why it was like he was traumatized. Streets fucked him up. And Dirk ain't the only one that go through this. That's how I'm able to see it when it's shown. You understand? Because it's a lot of guys like this. PTSD. Thank you. PTSD. Exactly.
Hey, yo, it's your boy King Yella, man. I'm gonna give y'all the reason. The reason why OTF Jam snitched on Lil Durk. So, in jail, you tell you, in jail, OTF Jam was talking down on them, mainly Booney Mo. Him and Booney Mo caught a case and he did the time. He was mad Lil Durk kept rocking with Booney Mo and wasn't going to stop messing with him. Knew it was real because Booney Mo was locked up and they wasn't rocking. They was locked up together. So they caught a case together in jail together, but they was not messing with each other. So they both did all that time. So
that means somebody wasn't trying to take the charge. Somebody felt like they ain't deserve to be there, and felt like the other guy supposed to take the charge and he ain't take the charge, so they fell out. It happens all the time.
Maybe because Booney Mo did a lot of time too. So, but I think Booney Mo only did like 8, 9, or 10. He did like 10. I think Booney Mo came home before OTF Jam. They was locked up.
Firmly. I don't know, yo.
And they wasn't rocking.
See, I don't give these type of excuses. Because you ain't supposed to be telling me, yo, because you morally, you supposed to know better. Like, it ain't no excuses. Like, yo, yeah, he wasn't fucking with me. And they ain't no, you don't get no pass like that, yo. Why are you telling that boy? See, that's the thing, yo. People be expecting too much. The man gave you a 50-piece. Put you on your feet. Now you crash out again and you think he supposed to do the same again? No, yo, not this time. Can't do it. Can't do it. But people be feeling entitled. And they think that you owe them more. You deserve what they got, but you ain't even put the work in. You wouldn't, if you was in my situation, you wouldn't even put the work in. But that's how people be feeling. It's entitlement. But I don't give excuses. Before I know in the building what it is.
Okay, guys, this is crazy. I've got
the strongest evidence I've seen on Dirk so far is that text message. He can explain those transactions he can explain those transactions. He's gonna have a hard time beating the fleeing and the looting. And the witness tampering. But he gotta get over that text message.
And another reason
it probably is enough, but I'm just saying he can fight it.
Snitched. OTF didn't help when OTF Jam baby mama was murdered. OTF Jam baby mama was murdered while he was locked up, and I had him thinking the worst about that situation. They was locked up in Sheridan Corrections. So this is the reason why he snaked out Lil Durk. He snaked out Lil Durk because you see Dirk is more rocking. So, you know, people pay attention. He's probably paying attention and mad that Dirk was putting more time and effort into Booty Mo. Yeah, Booty Mo around. And y'all see.
Nah, he snaked Dirk because he a bitch. I ain't trying to hear that. We ain't gotta listen no more of that. Ain't no excuse. He snaked Dirk because he wasn't trying to go down. The feds is breezing down his back. You just came home off for 12 years. You got caught with a pistol. The feds was on his ass. And he wasn't trying to do that 15 piece or that 20 piece. That's why he snitched. The fuck, I ain't buying that dumbass shit. All right, as alleged in count 1 and 2, on August 19th, 2020, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill TB. We already got that. Including a fully automatic firearm, resulting in death for SR. All right, so this is the paperwork that came out yesterday. On or about August 19th, 2022, in Los Angeles County, within the Central District of California and elsewhere, defendant Kayvon London Grant, also known as AKA Cuz, AKA Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, AKA Didi, Keith Jones, AKA Flocka, David Brian Lindsay, AKA Brown Eyes, and Asa Houston, AKA Boogie, and co-conspirators, known and unknown, conspired and agreed with each other to knowingly use facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet, with intent that the murder of TB be committed in violation of the laws of any state, namely the state of California, as consideration for the receipt of and consideration for a promise and agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, namely money, and lucrative music opportunities with OTF in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 1958A. The use of interstate facilities to commit murder, and that was the object of the conspiracy, resulted in the death of SR, means by which the object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished. The object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished in substance as follows. Co-conspirator 1 will place bounties on individuals that co-conspirator 1 and other OTF members wanted to kill, including TB, as part of the bounty. Co-conspirators, known and unknown, including defendant Wilson, would pay anyone who took part in the killing of TB and or individual with lucrative music opportunities for OTF. Who's Wilson? See who Wilson is, y'all. So we know we did when we see it. I thought I saved this. I thought I saved pictures. What's that? Well, I'm gonna send it. See if I sent that shit to my man. Okay, here we go. Okay, Wilson. Wilson's OTF DD. Okay. See, yo, another thing Dirk did that was wrong is Dirk was supposed to outsource this. Like my man was talking about earlier. It was no way Dirk was supposed, if this how he was rocking, you know, I recommend you don't rock like this because this oftentimes is the results. But if this how he was rocking, he was supposed to use outside sources. You know, he wasn't supposed to use the inner circle. Didi was supposed to go somewhere else. You know, any other city, any other state, somewhere else. And he was supposed to holler at somebody that knew somebody. That way, it wouldn't be so close to Dirk. Dirk used his inner circle, allegedly. Terrible move, terrible idea. He was supposed to third party this. It was way too close. You don't use your inner circle to do things like this. You get somebody from your inner circle to go to somebody, and they use somebody. That's how you orchestrate that. Co-conspirator 2, known and unknown, including defendant Wilson, will recruit others, including defendant Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Grant will procure cars, ski mask. Who's Grant, y'all? Hold up. Let's see who Grant is. Oh, Kayvon Grant. Okay. And firearms that will be used by co-conspirators to find, track, and kill TB. Using the credit card associated with OTF, co-conspirator 3 will purchase airplane tickets for co-conspirators to fly to California and murder TB. So Didi is the one that had access to the cards. Defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 would travel from Chicago, Illinois to Southern California via airplane to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 would travel throughout Los Angeles County via cars procured by defendant Grant to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 will communicate via cell phone to coordinate logistics to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 will fire multiple shots at TB, killing SR, who was a passenger in TB's vehicle. Defendant Wilson will pay the bounty or monetary reward and or cause payment to be made for the killing of TB. So Dirk fate lies in OTF DD hands. OTF DD can get there and deny all this shit. OTF DD can get in that interrogation room and deny all of it. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Dirk ain't tell me do nothing. So there is still a way out for Dirk. Now the rest of these guys cancel Christmas. They done. You understand what I'm saying? But there's still a way out. Not saying he will get out. You dealing with the feds, they play dirty. Look what they're doing with Diddy right now. This is a dirty game they play. But he does have a way out. Because OTF DD is going to have to verify this. He going to have to say, yeah, Dirk told me to do that. Told me to do it. Now, somebody supposed to have wiretaps. I don't know if it's on wiretap. We don't see any of that. And that's the thing. If there is wiretaps, that would be in this indictment. That would be in this. Now, they could keep it out, just for investigation purposes. But I've read indictments where wiretap information is a part of it. But everybody do things differently. Defendant would pay the bounty of monetary. I'll be right about that. Co-conspirators known and unknown to co-conspirators hired to kill TB. Was okay, so all right. On or about the following dates in furtherance of conspiracy and to accomplish its object. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 1 through 5, and others, known and unknown. How many people committed this crime? What is like 8 of them motherfuckers? Because they naming these guys. They're naming them. But then they naming other people as co-conspirators. That's interesting. It's very interesting, y'all. Thanks, Charlene. Let's continue. On or about the following dates in furtherance of a conspiracy to accomplish its object, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, co-conspirator 1 through 5, and others, known and unknown, committed various overt acts. Yo, co-conspirators, I don't know, let's continue. That's confusing a little bit. Because why are they naming their names and then calling them co-conspirators? We know Dirk is co-conspirator 1. Alright, fuck it. I don't want to confuse people. Within the Central District of California and elsewhere, including but not limited to the following. Overt Act 1. Following and killing of DB on or about November 6, co-conspirator 1, using coded language, told defendant Wilson, co-conspirator 2, 4, and 5, and others that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty. See, yo, these guys would have to verify that. So if one co-conspirator say, yeah, I heard Dirk say that, and everybody else say, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, that'll weaken the case just a little bit more for Dirk. On August 18th, 2022, on one or more co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California and stayed at a hotel in Los Angeles. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Grant flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California on a private jet so that defendant Grant could help coordinate the murder of TB. Overt Act 4. On August 18th, 2022, co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 5, asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to Southern California later that day. Defendant Wilson recruited defendant Jones and Lindsay to travel to California for the purpose of murdering TB and help facilitate such travel by, among other things, texting co-conspirator 3 biological information about the defendant Jones and Lindsay so that co-conspirator 3 could book the flights to Southern California, specifically defendant Jones' name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Jones' ID card. Wow. Damn. Why the fuck would they do that? I mean, they should have just drove. See, that's what I'm saying, yo. Like, yo, this was done. You giving co-conspirator 3 way too much information. He got information to tell everything, but that still wouldn't tie Dirk to it. It was better off driving or catching a train or something. I don't know. Catching a bus. You know, buses, you don't even need all that shit. That probably was the best option. On August 18th, co-conspirator 1 texted co-conspirator 3, don't book no flights under no names involved with me. On August 18th, 2022, using the credit card and ending in, we already read all of that in the last paperwork. Okay, some more information right here. On October 8th, Chris. On August 18th, 2024, co-conspirator 3 confirmed to defendant Wilson via text message that defendant Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had their airline tickets confirmation. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram, I'm on my way to LA. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Houston texted co-conspirator 3 on got clear. I'm 15 minutes from the airport. All right, so he basically, I'm on my way, got clear, and I'm 15 minutes to the airport. Away from the airport. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 flew from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California via the airplane tickets procured by co-conspirator 3 using OTF credit card 1. Over Act 12, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled toward Los Angeles County in a car to meet with defendant Grant. Defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from a sporting goods store in Los Angeles County using cash. Should have used cash for the rest of the shit. August 18th, 2022, using the credit card ending in 1015, OTF card 2. Defendant Grant rented a hotel room for the co-conspirators located in Los Angeles, California. On August 18, 2022, in or around Los Angeles, California, Defendant Grant met with the co-conspirators and provided Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that had been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun to kill TB. Yo, see, but this is the crazy thing. If this dude, right? This is what's wild. If hold on. If he was one of the co-conspirators, if he was in on the murder, yo, you would have thought that Dirk would have made sure he was straight. But I guess they don't care. He wasn't trying to go to jail. I don't think it was about making sure he was straight. His ass just wasn't trying to do that time. That's what that was. He wasn't trying to do that time. You gotta think, yo, on shit, the feds probably scared him half to death. He may still go to the feds because he gonna catch some time with this. Or they could have cut him a deal. And he don't catch no time. He's gonna have to testify. On August 18th, 2022, Defendant Grant provided 2 cars for defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to use to find, track, and kill TB, a white BMW sedan from a rental company in Los Angeles County, and a white Infiniti sedan with a fake license plate. On August 18th, 2022, Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled in the BMW and the Infiniti to a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, California, where TB was staying, the downtown LA hotel, to find, track, and kill TB. I told y'all they went to the hotel. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and the Infiniti, Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled to the downtown LA hotel where TB was staying to find, track, and kill. August 19, 2022, using the BMW, Infiniti, and the Infiniti, Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirators to followed and tracked TB's black Escalade to a marijuana dispensary located on Flower Street in Los Angeles, California. Yo, this is why you gotta play your rear view, yo. Like, I don't understand how these guys are able to be traveled like this without catching on. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and the Infiniti, Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 followed and tracked TB's black Escalade to a clothing store located on Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood, California. The below image shows the BMW and the Infiniti following the black Escalade in which TB and SR were passengers, as the black Escalade traveled toward the clothing store. So you see how they on them? You got the Escalade right here. You got one car stuck in traffic. All right. So these are 2 pictures. So you got the BMW right here. Why they show that like that? He right on his ass. Right on his ass. The Infiniti. Why are they showing the BMW from here to here, but the Infiniti is right here? It is what it is. On August 19th, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, y'all. 2022, using the BMW. Don't forget, y'all, we go live every day at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. If y'all want to support the platform, you cash that Baltimore swag. For me doing all this reading for everybody. On August 19th, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 tracked TB's black Escalade to a gas station located on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, the Beverly gas station. On August 19th, 2022, Defendant Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so that Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 could attempt to murder TB. On August 19th, at the Beverly gas station, Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by Defendant Grant including the fully automatic firearm, to shoot at TB's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TB's car while TB was inside. All right, so he must was getting the gas or just outside. The images below show defendant Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator firing their guns. So Paul must have been over here somewhere. And this is them shooting from right here. You know, Chicago. You know they shoot from a distance in Chicago. That's why they shoot so many innocent people. Now, if that was Baltimore, they'd have ran them all the way down. Motherfucker would have ran all the way up this bitch. But Chicago shoot from a distance. Y'all see? Nice little distance. So Paul must have been on this side somewhere. Here go a better picture of him. These two motherfuckers close as a bitch. Fuck, yo, fell with something? Look like... Goddamn shame, yo. We just keep throwing our life away. But I get it. August 19th, 2022, in the Affinity driven by Defendant Houston, Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 fled the alley behind the Beverly gas station after the co-conspirator shot and killed SR. On August 19th, 2022, Defendant Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payment to the defendants, Jones and Lindsay, for the shooting earlier that day. On August 19th, 2022, using OTF Credit Card 1, co-conspirator 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois. So they tried to purchase tickets. So they had to drive from LA and drove to San Diego just to try to create some type of separation from the crime. But you see, that didn't work. But I'm just explaining y'all why they purchased tickets in San Diego instead of LA when that's where they was at. On August 19, 2022, Defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 flew back to Chicago, Illinois from San Diego, California. Following SR murder, Defendant Wilson paid Defendant Jones and Lindsay on behalf of co-conspirators for their role in the murder. So these guys got paid. We already read that. And appreciate it, Roy. Yeah, they definitely thought they was playing GTA. It was tripping. Okay, let's look at this. On or about August 19th, 2022, in Los Angeles County, within the Central District of California, Defendant Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flocka, not only possessed a machine gun as defined in Title 18, United States Code section, a 10mm caliber firearm equipped with an auto seal conversion, which is a switch device, which was designed to intend solely and exclusively for use in converting a weapon into a machine gun, which Defendant Jones knew to be a machine gun. All right, so this the end of the indictment for Fortress. Yeah, it's about for Fortress. All right, so we still got one more paperwork to read, y'all. That like button, y'all. Yo, we should be at 20K, y'all, at the end of this video, y'all. It's no excuse why we shouldn't be at 20K. And I'm reading all the paperwork. That way we got all the information. We ain't gotta keep getting snippets like they doing. Like that's what motherfuckers do. They want to give y'all snippets of information so they can milk people for 17 videos. No, we ain't doing that. We're gonna do one video. If you're interested in the information, here it is. Affidavit and removing proceedings. I, Thomas J. Callahan, appearing before United States Magistrate Judge Jeffrey T. Gilbert by telephone and been duly sworn under oath, state that as a federal law enforcement officer, I have been informed that Kayvon London Grant, also known as Cuz and Vonnie, has been charged by indictment in the Central District of California with the following criminal offenses: conspiracy to commit murder for hire resulting in death in violation of the Title Code 18, murder for hire resulting in death in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 1958 and 2A, and use and carry and discharge a firearm and machine gun in possession of such firearms and furtherance for crimes of violence resulting in death in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section whatever. So this is Kevon. Who the fuck paperwork this is? God, I forgot. Alright, so this is his paperwork, y'all. Kayvon Grant. Not his. He ain't got no paperwork. His ass told. His ass got a paper trail. What the fuck he got? Punk bitch. Y'all know I don't like rats, y'all. I think snitching is a lifestyle. I think it's a character flaw. I think it's a character flaw. This ain't what I just pressed. Odusky. Okay. So that's him. Got you. I think a lot of snitches steal, rob, kill, lie. Shit, I know they do. I ain't even no thought. That's why they're not honorable. That's why they shouldn't be supported or congratulated or anything of that sort. They shouldn't be platformed. Because at the end of the day, they horrible people. Motherfucker that'll take your money and help you look for it. Those are the rats. That's how you can identify them way before they testifying on you in court. We already read that. I'm just trying to see if this paper provide anything new that we ain't see. And the other paperwork. Saying that. Plane tickets. I think this is the paperwork that came out yesterday. Overt acts. Using coded language. So, yo, this is telling y'all. On August 18th, 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California and staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California. But they never mentioned how they learned. It's never mentioned in the whole indictment how this person learned. Yeah, we already read all of that. Read all of that. See, I think we pretty much got everything, y'all. Man, Dirk got uphill. He got uphill battle to climb, yo. But you know, it's a few bright spots for him. You know, as long as OTF don't implicate him, that'd be a plus. If OTF implicate Dirk in anything, Dirk is going down. Because OTF is the key to Dirk. Now, Dirk made some mistakes because he shouldn't have never used none of them OTF members if that's how he was going to use. If that's what he wanted to do, he shouldn't have used none of them guys. Not near one of them. He supposed to use one of them guys to felicitate or find other people. And then that person find other people. That's the only way that shit would have worked. Only way it would have worked. But, you know, make decisions you got to stand on. I think that's one thing I can say. I think Dirk is aware of that. Based off his music. I think Dirk is aware that when you make decisions, you got to stand on it. You know, whatever decision you make. Whether it's a good one or a bad one. You know, ain't time to cry now. It's time to buckle up. It's fucked up, though, yo. Like, it's almost like Dirk died, yo. Anybody feel like Dirk died today? Like, for real, me and my man was talking about that shit. Like, it was like that nigga died, man. I said, yeah, it is kind of like that, because he fuck around dead. He fuck around dead, die today or yesterday, whenever this indictment came down. It could be a wrap for him. Like I say, I see a few bright spots, you know, but they ain't that bright. Them bitches damn near dim. You know, you gotta kind of look at it like this. It's not when you first opening your eyes, you can barely see. You can see, but you can barely see. It's one of them type situations where you can barely see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. You know, if you're in the tunnel and that bitch just like far away and you just see a glimmer of light, that's what I see for Dirk. Just a glimmer of light. That's it. And he can take that how he want to take it, or it's really up to Didi. It's really up to his lawyer how he's going to be able to explain those text messages. And the thing is, even though co-conspirator 4 or 3, whatever co-conspirator is telling, even though one of them co-conspirators is telling, if the rest of them guys get in there and say nothing, that's good work. Because he's going to need somebody to corroborate that story. Now, to get a conviction. Now, that's enough to get an arrest. But he's going to need other people to corroborate these series of events. Now, if all those guys sit back and say, man, fuck you, I ain't saying nothing, they can still get found guilty. But it makes for a better case for the defense. Because now it's our word against his. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's 3, 4, 5 of us against him. We are saying we don't know what the fuck you talking about. He the only one saying that shit. We went to California just to have a good motherfucking time. But then you got, I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to, you know, tell people how this shit go. It do look bad. You know, you got the cars. You got them on security foot. You got them on security camera going to the food spot afterwards in those same cars. So it is an uphill battle. But you don't got Dirk on none of that shit. Dirk is not on no security camera footage. Now, Dirk is going to get some charges for trying to flee. Trust and believe that. He's going to get some charges for threatening witnesses. Trust and believe that as well. Let me show y'all that. But let me talk about this fuckboy Adam. Yo, listen to this shit that be pissing me off with yo, man. Like, he got to understand, yo, we don't joke the same. We don't joke the same. The way you joke and the way we joke ain't the same. So, this is what Adam 22 had to say, y'all. Imagine how hard the feds were laughing when they saw this. Lil Durk awarded 2 keys of the city. Now, they took these keys back. Why would somebody imagine how hard the feds is laughing? This shit is not a laughing matter. Regardless of how people feel about Shorty and his decision making. Dirk getting locked up really makes me want to focus on my music career. I need to be the voice now that he's gone. Yo, I think these platforms were used. Yo, did y'all see the interview that Adam did with Quondo Rondo? Let's go to that. Let's go to Adam 22 Quondo Rondo interview. This interview is very implicating. And then you got Dirk interview with DJ Academics. Another one. Another wild ass interview. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, these blog sites be working. They be working. The whole interview, Adam was trying to bait this boy into talking about this crime.
He's pushing huge tax breaks for the super rich like him and would help corporations rip us off. Bob.
We'll need a brick.
Hey! Are we filming?
Don't give me his ass. We don't know what his ass got going on right now. Come on.
Let's talk about it. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. We finally got a conversation with.
Talk about that on here.
What? You didn't know I was gonna be here?
No, he said we were talking about what we were talking about before the camera came on.
Oh, you hating on me for my gay thing?
No, you cool. If that's what you like, that's what you want, man. We ain't on that, bro.
every rapper's response.
Nah, I'm taking the gay wave to Savannah next. We're gonna.
Yeah, but see, where's people getting this wiretap information from though, y'all? Because it's not in the indictment. Now I see one of them Chicago guys said that somebody wore a wiretap, but it's not in the indictment nowhere. It's not no indictment. We just read all the paperwork. Like, look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. This say allegedly OTF snitch wore a wire. But this is what he put under it. Co-conspirator 1 will place bounties on individuals that co-conspirator 1 and other like this don't say have anything to do with him wearing a wire. Nothing. And Dirk is facing a death penalty, y'all. Watch. It's gonna come out. Now I seen other OTF members.
Before I end this, I ain't gonna lie. Look, be patient. Don't be all on my live with all this war shit talking about people getting smoked and this get back. And please, BJ, hurry up with something. Don't do that. Just be patient. Everything play out how it's supposed to play out.
He was geeking. What the fuck was I looking for? Check out y'all man, Brickety Brick.
Shit back in the day, right. Vegas and they just all over the floor with numbers and shit to call. That's that new shit.
Wait, they got charged by the feds?
Nothing like it pops up.
Let's go real quick.
Good luck.
They got charged by the feds.
Hey, Omani, you're the man, but I really appreciate meeting you.
Yeah, they probably settled for life.
Shit back in the day, right. Vegas.
They probably settled for life. I'd rather the death penalty. I ain't trying to do life in prison, man. Life in prison is a bitch. Especially when them boys still relatively young. Yo, I forgot what I was looking for, y'all. Oh, I was looking for the OTF members. Talking about he wore a wire. Let me see, I think International Drill Music got it.
Here, a chance to make a public announcement first.
Okay, yeah, so you're just here to show support, but you don't want to say anything yet?
Because I know he's innocent, but regarding going into details, his lawyer hasn't made a public statement yet.
Yeah.
So first, I'll let his lawyer make a public statement.
Yeah, are you a fan?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Well, thank you.
Here, a chance to make
They out the courthouse. They're gonna have a lot of support throughout this process, y'all. But he the only one out there. Free Dirk Banks. Man, salute to yo, man. Yo a fan for real. Yo probably came from motherfucking New York to do that shit. Yo, I don't know where they getting this wiretaps from, y'all. We just read all the paperwork, y'all. It wasn't not nowhere in the paperwork mentioned the wiretap. Nowhere in the paperwork. So I don't know where they getting this shit from. But it ain't the paperwork. I tell you that motherfucker much. It ain't that. Where the dude that mentioned the rats? Here you go. Now this is where everybody getting that wire shit from. OTF Twin 300 Pussy wore a wire on. Wore a wire on. That's it. Now I don't know if people implementing that and turning it into something else, but that's the only wire conversation that we know about. Now could they have had somebody around Dirk with a wire on? Man, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, they could.
They gonna keep on assuming. Ain't no need to go on there and try to say it. We talk. I hollered at him right then and there. It wasn't no time, but that's not for the
but
world
where's
to know.
everybody getting that from? That's what I'm trying to say. Nowhere in the indictment mentioned OTF Jam had a wire. Now, could he have had one? Possibly. But Shorty been locked up since May 2023. That's the thing. OTF Jam been booked. Look, Shorty been booked for a while. Over a year now. The murder of Pop happened in August 2022. Shorty got booked and... Hold up. Not on the right spot. Shorty got booked. Yeah, make sure I subscribe to the channel, y'all. Check out my uploads. Not just my lives, but my uploads. My uploads the shit. Promise you. Shorty got booked in May 2023. What the fuck? That ain't it. Ain't it. Where we just see the date that he got booked? Or am I saying shit? I could have sworn we saying something that had a date where he got booked at. And no, I ain't tripping, y'all. Hold on, man. Here you go, right here. Look, Shorty got booked May 7th, 2023. So, if Pab got killed in August, that's September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So, he had 9 months around Dirk before he got booked. 9 months. Yeah, he did, yo. Vaughn did cause a vicious ripple effect. That's why, yo, if niggas ain't on the same page, you gotta get them away from you, yo. Sometimes you gotta be called a bitch. You know, sometimes you gotta be the nigga that they be saying, yo, he on some bullshit, yo, he ain't fucking with the guys. To protect yourself. Cause everybody not on the same page.
Your wave, like, to keep it real. They gonna keep on assuming ain't no need to go on there and try to persuade nobody no other way.
I think what the confusion is.
Man, you know, like, man, I ain't gonna lie. But, bro, I'ma just go ahead and say this right then and now before we even get far. Long story short, bro, it took me to catch a Fed charge to know this our shit is real, so we ain't even gotta, you feel me?
Yeah.
Get on.
Yeah.
Nothing that the DA will be bringing up in the courtroom.
Easy call.
Cause a lot of bro, this is what a lot of people gotta realize. You ain't, man, not you, people. I want everybody around the world to realize this. It's always talking about they ain't told, they ain't never read and like this. It's something, you could be let me see the word, a potential. You can be a potential rat, knowing that you doing some that could get used on you or against somebody in the courtroom. So therefore,
hey yo, Quondo Rondo slid the shit out Brick Baby in this interview. Slid the shit out of him. Called him a gopher. You're like, man, you the type motherfucker. You want to play point guard, center. You'll do whatever this white boy, whatever Adam ass tell you to do.
Certain things gotta get spoke on because there's some potential evidence for the police to use. So, but certain, I'm talking about me and you.
Yeah. I'm sure he did.
You know they on. You know what we on.
You preaching to the pulpit. I know the truth. I was leaving it there. I wasn't going no further nowhere.
I think the confusion is though. So recently, we had posted because it sounded like you dropped the song, and in the song, people were speculating that you had this Brick Baby. You know, the song that recently came out. And I think that's where a lot of this recently
off
just
the break,
like
this how they
resurfaced where
start the
everybody's
interview.
like, all right, well, was he dissing Brick Baby?
See, look, I ain't gonna
Playing this, y'all, because I don't be trusting these interviews, y'all. I don't be trusting them. They got this boy in this interview to talk about the case. The whole interview, Quondo Rondo is trying to sway out of the situation. He ain't trying to Sunday best, what it is. He trying to sway out the shit. And then you got DJ Academics did the same thing to Dirk. Probably around the same time. Oh no, this was 6 months ago. Yeah, but DJ Dimmons did the same thing to Dirk. Got him up that bitch to talk about King Von and what happened with Quondo Rondo. Like, oh, that's dirty work, man. And yo, don't be surprised, yo. The feds use these platforms, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, see, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go in the house, but this hot as. No, man, I ain't gonna lie, bit, bro. Boy, listen. I got a whole fed charge. All that talking on phones, computers and all. Man, I ain't talking crazy.
I like Quondo Rondo.
Listen real quick. Remio, I'm about to get on what you talking about. But hey, boy, them folks gave me a leg monitor that you don't have to use a charger to. I ain't talking crazy, period. You see?
Yeah.
Cause ain't no way I ain't gotta charge this. What they do that at?
I mean, the AirTag, you don't gotta charge it either.
But no, I see. I keep that shit real, man. Remio got that. This way before
Remio.
A song even had fans saying Quondo this and Brick and Brick Quondo. This it happened way before that. You did.
So
what
the song was old?
I ain't gonna lie, that song for sure old. Like I could, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I know how fans be. But at the same time, I don't really care, man. Listen, I turned 25 the other day. The way I thought when I was 19, 20, 21, man, I no longer think like that. It is what it is. Whatever somebody think, my nigga, that's what they think. But the song for sure old. Ain't like a waving no white, you feel me? A nigga ain't waving no white flag or nothing like that, man. You feel me? But I'm just being real. The song, bruh, I got to. Even if I wanted to diss a nigga, this wouldn't be the time to do it. But I gotta. Boy, nigga facing time right now. I don't need them folks using nothing else. My nigga, I don't need them having no more on me. When I went to court, the number one thing I'm at court for this, but y'all keep bringing up music shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That's all they got. That's all they be having on us is lyrics. They don't really know what is going on. They try to make something out of nothing. And I responded. I said, hey, depending on the timing of whenever this song was recorded, I ain't even tripping because it was like that for a second. So if it, you know what I mean? Like, if it's like that, a nigga make a diss song, it is what it is. I know, Lil Tim, he probably needed you on the album and had some shit y'all already recorded and dropped it. I know, like, at the end of the day, I went through a similar with the state. They just kicked in my shit, whatever the case is. So, I understand. Out of all people at this table that you talk about, I understand. I don't really go into too much gang violence and gang talk.
Yeah, you guys are birds of a feather.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot of similar shit. Let's be real. Me and Remo, we chilling. In comparison, you guys both been through a lot of shit.
And it's like a dangerous conversation.
Yeah.
Adam, on some real shit. Listen, I know what you're saying when you say we birds of a feather. We for sure flock together. He's just over there and mine's over here, but you know, you feel me? None of that type shit.
Oh, I'm not talking like that. I'm not talking about your affiliation. I'm just saying y'all have had similar experiences. Y'all been shot at, shot at, you know, nothing.
We've been through the streets.
You never done nothing yourself, right? No, exactly.
All I do is meth. Only thing I do is drugs. I don't do nothing else. Meth.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they say. Crack, baby. I'm running with, hey, let me run with that narrative. I'm having more fun being perk, baby, than shitty.
You guys probably have a great perk.
Yo, y'all see what I'm talking about?
Nah.
You guys should go to DR or something.
He don't do those.
You see how you said that? Now, about 2 weeks later, they gonna have on their brick baby do meth. Really, you gotta laugh at a lot of shit.
But he's turning into me where he's just trolling and shit. He don't even give a fuck now.
It's a wrap.
It be
Man,
so
how
much
the
shit
Brick
on the
ain't quit
internet
pricking?
have a nigga rolling money for real.
Cause that's Prick Baby. That's
So,
his
You sure you
name.
want to say that, given your situation?
Listen,
Hey,
the
cuz.
whole interview, he trying to get this boy to talk about the fucking case. The whole interview, y'all. The whole interview. Here you go, right here.
Now you be asking some fed ass shit. Now you be asking some fed. I don't know, it's community revolution in progress. So the leader is gonna be helping the community.
you know what I'm saying?
The leader, this way, the police don't know. If you the leader of the gang, if you the leader of, I don't know about other niggas with I don't know about other niggas shit and shit like that, but what I do know is if you the leader over neighborhood, man, cuz you one of the most positive persons.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the community going, man. You got to.
Do you regret? Because, like, there's that iconic footage of when you first signed to Youngboy and shit, where he brings you out on stage and you doing hella, getting the crowd to chant neighborhood, you throwing up 1,000 different gang signs. Like, you were definitely, like, using that shit early on. Do you look back on that and you're like, man, that was some fly young shit? Or you look back on that and you're like, damn, I was overdoing it. I should have been more low-key about what I was claiming.
Man, fit, bro. Damn, you be asking some fed ass shit.
Oh, bro.
Seen that clip. Trap Lord Ross made sure everybody seen it.
Look, yo.
Like, bet, bro, see.
The whole interview.
Bricker ask some shit that's.
I think so too, Raw TV. I think so
You
too.
never thought about being no district attorney,
Like,
no
real talk, no
lawyer.
joke.
That's what the future may hold. It's either that or gay porn. Who knows?
How to be an investigator is crazy.
I don't even know how to answer the question, so
I'm gonna say this
what I'm
though.
gonna say is, bro, ask that shit in the mode.
So recently, after I guess Pop got killed, the blogs were saying that I think it started circulating that you had dropped your flag, that you wasn't even affiliated with Rolling 60s anymore. I know you've seen that all over the blogs and shit. Where did that rumor come from?
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, that ain't no rumor. That's yeah, that's something I said, bro.
Look at, oh, shit, I fucked it up. Why Brick Baby start drinking the water when he asked that question?
In his garage on the sofa, I'm not about to come back late that night, lift his garage and steal his money. Niggas look at shit, but how I look at shit is one thing I believe in is what goes around, come back around. And when they do come back around, it ain't gonna come to your front door, it's coming through the bag. So I don't just do any niggas look at shit.
Hold on,
but
y'all
how I look at
fucking
shit.
missed it.
Next, if the neighbor on the left of me or the right of me, and my left and right side neighbors.
Sensitive or anything, but that was just a crazy ass scenario with like being able to see the footage.
What went on with whatever, but Allah, like, man, bro, I ain't the law.
No, I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything, but that was just a crazy ass scenario with like being able to see the footage of
like,
how
why 2 years later?
Afterwards,
2 years later, why is this a topic? Like, yo, this should not still be a topic of discussion, yo, when you interviewing Quondo Rondo, man. He got a hell of other shit going on, even if you want to focus on the negativity.
I'm going to keep it real, bro. One thing I don't do is I don't insinuate. That's something I learned at an early age. I don't take.
All right, man, we gotta go back.
you and Youngboy relationship like nowadays and stuff.
Come on.
Y'all niggas both stuck in the house.
Yeah, right. You got the same lifestyle.
House party cribs.
Y'all be playing the game and shit.
Nah, why did
It ain't funny though, cuz I'm just.
I ain't said nothing to you all day. You ain't heard a peep come out my mouth. Then you go outside and tell Brick, Quondo.
I'm gonna say this though.
Here we go. This is where we was at, yo. My bad.
Bro, ask that shit in the mood.
So recently,
Tyler,
after
where you been at,
I
baby?
guess Pop got killed, the blogs were saying that I think it started circulating that you had dropped your flag, that you wasn't even affiliated with Rolling 60s anymore. I know you seen that all over the blogs and shit. Where did that rumor come from?
But bro, that ain't no rumor. That's yeah, that's something I said, bro. Like,
you can hear my chest, my bad, y'all.
Alright, check this out. This is a rumor. I'm sitting right here chilling. I'm chilling with you, Lil Romeo, all day. I mean,
Romeo. He got you, Romeo.
Lil Romeo's crazy. That's the piece,
Yo,
son.
Quondo Rondo not 300.
I'm with Romeo. We chilling all
definitely
day,
slapped him.
Russell, right?
I don't think he wanted to slap him, though. I think he just wanted to teach him.
And
The next person might say.
I ain't said nothing to you all day. You ain't heard a peep come out my mouth. Then you go outside and tell Brick, Quondo just said that he shot John Gotti. That's a rumor. Once Brick gonna tell somebody else that, what ain't that? Ain't necessarily, man. It ain't necessarily no rumor when I said something. I ain't gonna really get into that, but man, listen, y'all know what's going on, man. I'ma just say it like this. But bro, if somebody tell me, hey, goddamn 47th Street, I'm just making up something. This ain't nothing like that. Not as I know of. Just say I'm on 48th Street and they say, boy, 47th Street say they about to come spray the gym up. Why the hell would I go to the gym the next day if I notice what they about to do? Just say they say, hey, boy, just say somebody be like, hey, you know my girl mama worked for my girl mama, a police officer. She told my girl to tell me don't go on 47th Street today because they about to come kick the door.
He was sliding Slave Brick Baby the whole interview.
They got a lot of drug activity
Don't
going on
interview
now.
Slave Brick Baby.
Why the hell would I go to 47th Street?
Exactly.
So sometimes maybe I've been well connected enough to know what was about to go on.
Yeah, right there. I think we understood.
Look,
and I'm going
he get nervous
I'm going
again.
Exit myself out.
Check him out, y'all. Look at his
You
movements.
feel me? Not saying it went like that, because that ain't the case. I ain't got no affiliation for sure, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I feel it. Like, why put yourself in that position, especially when you've seen the negative side of it?
And it's on fire. No, you know what I mean? Like,
This shit on fire
I can say this shit on fire. When they ask me, I'm an internet crip. That's what I do. I am a YouTube crip. Whatever.
Oh, when did they ask you this, Brick? When the fuck they asked Brick this? Yo, Brick talked to them people, y'all. It's gonna come out. Watch. Brick talked to them people, y'all. What he said? I don't know. The world will find out one day. But he talked to them people. Who asked you was you a crip, Brick? Let the world know. You just told us you ain't never get your phone back today at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I say it is, because I have
Let me tell y'all something. Yo, Brick Baby got locked up on a firearms charge. Yo, they don't take your phone for that. They don't take your phone for that. So why they take your phone, Brick? And why are you just telling everybody? Why Mustard's Brick Baby is on YouTube, speaking on everything. This case just disintegrated into fucking midair. Just poof, be gone, disappeared. And now he comes back and tells us that they took his phone and didn't give it back. Yo, if they raid your house, and why they fuck they raid his house for? But they raid your house for what Brick Baby said was he made threats online about All-Star Weekend and rappers coming down and getting robbed. That's what he said. They used the drone though. But why would they take your phone and not give it back? I just think that's a cop. I think Brick Baby is saying that because he know good and goddamn well he had a conversation with them people. But he's gonna blame it on, man, they took my phone. They took my phone. I don't know what they got out of it. They took my phone. No, fuck no. Because they can't even start an investigation off like that. They can't do that. They can't just go into your phone if your phone wasn't the key wasn't an object of the investigation. They can't do that. It's against the law. Gotta have a warrant for the phone. Any extraction of media devices need to be signed off by a judge.
Reason to defend
Exactly,
that
OJ.
shit. I don't think that that's some shit that you defend. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to say it. But when it's hot outside, you got to remove yourself from the heat. You turn on the AC, right? All right, cool. That's what I'm saying.
Man, just say I'm a football player. But, bro, I ain't telling nobody I'm a football player until I run into a linebacker. Yeah, I'm a football player. What up?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nobody needs to know.
You ain't no football player. Look, Romeo, you ain't no football player. Listen, I ain't no football player until I run into a linebacker, safety, cornerback, quarterback, running back, something. Then I'm a big football player. You feel me? And when you see how little I am and how I come through the whole ass go, it's gonna really fuck you up.
I see what you're saying.
I bet you do see what you're
So
saying.
what's you and young boy relationship like nowadays and stuff?
Come on.
Y'all niggas both stuck in the house.
Yeah, right. You got
Party
the same
cribs.
lifestyle.
House
Look,
party cribs.
They're trying to bait him.
Y'all be playing the game and shit?
Yo, they tried to bait him this whole interview. And then 6 months later, Dirk get indicted. The whole OTF get indicted. Y'all try to bait this boy the whole interview, man. Quondo Rondo must didn't cooperate with the investigation. He ain't know nothing. So this what it looked like to me, that they used Adam 22 to try to get some information on that whole situation from Quondo Rondo.
Nah, why did
It ain't funny though, cuz.
What's
How much
happening?
you talk to him? Because he got a white family now.
Man, but listen, man, hey. Certain shit get old, Adam. You probably gotta get you a new little 18-year-old artist to come over here answering goddamn questions like that. My nigga, boy, what the fuck going on?
The guy start carrying him.
Hey, I'm
Hey, the world want to see who you talking to, cuz.
He doing that shit intentionally. Because they playing with him. So since they gonna play with him, he gonna play back. Yeah, Quondo Rondo definitely ain't stupid.
Cuz I'm doing this interview with Brick Baby from the land. Look, they right here.
Oh, man.
Yo, neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, you don't got no.
He can't escape
Cut it out.
Oh, bro, it's hard not to be who you are. You
That's
know?
what I said.
When you're something, it's hard to ignore.
Cuz I'm not
Look,
Nah,
it's hard to ignore it.
I think we could order up a bleep on that.
Nah.
Nah.
Look at nah.
I was just giving you some hope. I know.
Look, yeah, what is this, y'all? You know he ain't want that in that interview. Those said, nah. Those said, I was just giving him some hope. I know. Y'all on some bullshit.
No way.
That's on him.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. I have a question. Did you feel like Brick Baby was chasing it because he rapped some shit that made a lot of people think that he might have been responsible for the situation that you got into in Hollywood? And that is some rapper ass shit, that a rapper will get accused of something they didn't do, but then kind of play into it because they want to fuck with the fans and want to make themselves seem more dangerous.
Listen,
You feel like he was guilty of that?
I'm gonna let him talk.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bit bro. First of all, I'm gonna answer the last thing you said, bit bro. If you trying to make your boy, I had to realize this. Like I said, I'm 25 now. I don't think the same way I think when I was 21. Bit bro, boy, niggas better realize they ain't making themselves look dangerous to nobody but the feds. When your ass in that courtroom and that jury,
Ain't lying.
and them folks is painting a picture of your ass,
Hey.
they gonna paint you to look just how you
Everybody
want
get
to
what they
look.
deserve sometimes, man.
Dangerous, Macho Man, Incredible Hulk. Oh, it's up there. Then they gonna send your ass to the penitentiary. Fuck a low, medium. Yeah, you going where you got to be dangerous at every day. So if you ain't like that, brother, quit doing all that shit. But guess what, though? I'm wasting my time saying that, because guess what? But I told myself the other day, I got one of my little niggas with me right now, nigga. I love this man like a fuck. But the man is, I ain't even gonna say he dumb, because that sound disrespectful, but he green as hell. Get what I told myself the other day? I told him something, he did some whole other shit. I sat back and said, man, boy, I'm not talking to these little niggas no more.
Quondo Rondo got smart.
I ain't.
Through all the shit
It's
he been
time for
through.
them to coop their head, get a knot, look in the mirror and say, boy, my shit swole. Brother, I ain't about to keep saying, don't go through that fire, it burn. Let these little niggas come out with burns. Let these little niggas come out and they ain't black no more. They ass fucking white and orange. Let them, you feel me? So me saying all that to say is, anybody that's trying to make themselves look more dangerous for a fan, that's still gonna be out here, wake up, pick up their phone, go around the corner, fuck this hoe, go to the store, get some backwoods, roll up this gas and push off in their car, man, you green as hell, cause your ass gonna be in the cell. Second, bet, bro, check this out. Like, man, I don't know.
I like Quondo Rondo,
I'm
yo.
Specifically talking to
Like,
you,
I really don't like that this happened to Quondo Rondo. You know, because, and that's the domino effect that King Von. I was thinking about putting a video out called the King Von effect. And it just showed the downfall. Like, yo, that decision he made, yo, it affected everybody. Lord Tim even got shot somewhere, so along the lines. Quondo Rondo career went down the drain. Dirk is booked. King Von dead. Yo, decision making is key, yo. And yo, this is very detrimental, yo. This is very important. Yo, if you hanging with some guys and y'all not on the same page, get away from them. This how innocent people get killed. Your man in the mix. You working 9 to 5, but that's your man. Now when the pressure come for your man, you get murdered. It always go that way. It always, just like Quondo Rondo situation. Pad wasn't the intended target. They was trying to get him. Pad faced the consequences for that. I done seen that shit probably 100 times in my life.
From what I could see is that, like, my mom, my partner, my cousin, Paul, I see that's some shit that you care about. I see that's some shit that be on your mind. Bet, bro, that shit, listen. Bet, bro, like, that, bet, bro, that's a touchy situation. That shit really hurt a nigga. So, I don't know about nothing, bet, bro. Bet, bro, if I can't see what happened or find out the exact whatever through Allah's eye, like baby, ain't nobody gonna necessarily know 100% what went on with whatever, but Allah.
Period.
But Allah, like, man,
check him out.
Bro, I ain't Allah.
No, I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything, but that was just a crazy ass scenario with like being able to see the footage of how you reacted afterwards and shit.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. One thing I don't do is I don't insinuate. That's something I learned at an early age. I don't take. I always sit back and look at.
Look at these two. They sitting there. What is Ray say? What is he gonna say? Is he gonna give us what we need? Look at the other one. Is he gonna give us what we need? Check them out. These motherfuckers is crazy, man. They praying on that boy. Quondo Rondo not stupid no more though.
Everything before I just go at anything. So
Yeah,
what I mean by that is, bro, man, listen, bro, if I stay in the neighborhood, like if I stay in the suburban neighborhood or whatever like that, cause and my house get broken into, if the neighbor on the left of me or the right of me, if my left and right side neighbors be like on some shit like the people in front of you broke in your house, the neighbors directly across the street from you broke in your house, bet, bro, I'd be a whole crash dummy to just walk across the street and be like, you broke in my house. You feel me? Bet, bro, I stay in the suburban, just say I stay in the suburban neighborhood. It's 20 fucking houses on this road. Bet, bro, I can't just go to the left, right, or in front. Bet, bro, I gotta sit back and look at the whole map of this shit. I gotta start from down here to see who broke in my house. So, bet, bro, no, I ain't just single brick out and be like, blitz him. That, like, hell nah, bro. This real life at the same time. You blitz the wrong person out here 9 days, 5 years later, that shit come back on you, and somebody you truly, truly love get blitzed for some shit they ain't had nothing to do with. I don't know how a lot of niggas look at the streets, even though that shit a myth. I don't know how a lot of niggas look at shit, but how I look at shit is one
nothing a myth about the streets, yo. The streets is alive and well. A lot of people done died in them. A lot of people done went to prison fucking with them. Like, people need to stop saying that, yo. The only myth about the streets is that everybody makes it out. If it's a myth, that's the myth. You know, we get sold this dream of, yo, you can go ahead, hustle, get some money, and get out. That's a myth. Most people get trapped in it. Most people die in it. Most people catch extensive prison bits. That's the only thing a myth about the streets. Other than that, everything else is real. Straight up. That trauma you go through lasts forever. Ain't nothing a myth about that.
I believe in is what goes around, come back around. And when they do come back around, it ain't gonna come to your front door. It's coming through the bag. So I don't just do anything. I don't just do that. That's me, period. Anybody that know me will tell you this, man. I stand on loyalty like, bro, I ain't doing shit that I don't want done to me. If my partner get locked up, I'm not about to fuck his girl. Because what if that shit come back around to me?
It's gonna come back around. You know it's coming back around.
If my partner leave 20, 30 grand in his garage on the sofa, I'm not about to come back late that night, lift his garage and steal his money. What about the winning 300,000-400,000 cash, liquid cash, and I got it sitting on the sofa, and that shit get took from me. I'm a firm believer in karma, bitch. And when she come around, she gonna make you stick your wood inside her. I'm telling you.
Look.
So, bro, I ain't just saying this person did this or that person did that because I don't know, but bro, sometimes you gotta. I'ma let you feel me. The most high handle that. I ain't about to. You feel me?
Yeah. So even with that, I know you ain't talking about me or whatever the case is. If you listen to the lyrics, now you want to break down the lyrics. When it first happened, a motherfucker said that I got paid 100,000. Whatever the case is, hey, I'm not shooting shit for 100,000. That's what the song was about. The world go. That's what I said, nigga. The last nigga we turned the pack, we got 1 million plus. Nobody spent 1 million on no shit like that to not hit they man. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. So what I'm saying is, the world dissected it for what it was. That was me clearing myself from the situation, not putting myself in the situation. Oh, hood. Like, we don't miss. Like, why am I bragging on the miss?
Look. Look. Yo, what? Why was they so quiet? Yo, that was awkward. Did y'all see the silence in the room? Hold on, y'all. See, I don't want to go too far back. We have 51. Look at the silence in the room, y'all. Hold on.
We got 1 million plus. Nobody spent 1 million on no shit like that to not hit they man. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. So what I'm saying is, the world dissected it for what it was. That was me clearing myself from the situation, not putting myself in the situation. Oh, hood. Like, we don't miss.
Look it down.
Like, why am I bragging on the miss? Like, what the fuck do I have to brag about? If that's the dude that I'm beefing with, I'm talking to him right now. Mission wasn't accomplished.
But if you want to believe, like, what Trap Lord Ross put it out as,
Adam 22 knows something. Adam 22 knows something. Remo do too. Them boys know what's going on.
Put it out there as if
it's Trap War. You keep saying that.
You don't know the English dude that put out the Young Boy documentary?
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
Oh, you really don't know? Yeah, you were all up in that shit.
He be man, I ain't gonna lie, I done watched some shit. That man be making us shit.
He just
I promise you. That nigga had me shot like, damn, I did that. The fuck? I must be was on 100 sand bars or something if I did that, because I sure as hell remember that.
Exactly. That's right. So my whole thing was if the world gonna dissect it and say what they gonna say, let it go crazy. I don't give a fuck. Like he said, the law gonna decide who did that.
But you didn't feel like you were chasing shit when, remember, you were on the podcast with Flacco?
The law. I said a law.
A law, I.
Oh, I thought.
He said the law is gonna figure that out. Quondo Rondo said, no, I ain't say that. I said a law. Fuck you talking about? Don't put words in my mouth, fuck boy.
Oh, I thought you said the law.
You on the podcast with Flacco?
The law. I said a law.
A law, I.
Oh, I thought you said the law.
He did say the law.
I did, but they the only ones that's gonna even be able to decide who right or wrong. Until they do that, a motherfucker, hey, listen, when a motherfucker go to them with that type of information and, hey, look, whoa, they gonna know. They got all the tapes. They got all that. Why they ain't never kicked my door in talking about some motherfucking hot shit and it's all over the world.
All the tapes.
That what though? Fuck the law.
I know those tapes involved. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Brick Baby working with them people, man. What he made all the tapes? He the one brought the law in it. We just found out there was tapes involved. We just found out that they got video recording and tapes of the whole situation. Brick Baby said like he knew 6 months ago. How Brick Baby know that 6 months ago? Watch, it's gonna come out, y'all. It's gonna come out. Dirty motherfucker, boy. But Dirk, that's Dirk's fault. Dirk made the same mistake that the old Block 6 made. Incorporating a motherfucking outsider. In this situation, it was Brick Baby. In the old Block 6 situation, it was Teezy. Teezy was he was an outsider. He ain't hang with them boys like that. That wasn't his guys. Teezy was from a whole nother crew, whole nother gang, whole nother hood. Them boys is moving, Move-Op and them was moving off something totally different than what Teezy was moving off of. Teezy was mad that Duck fucked this girl. His baby mother. Them niggas was moving off the strength of who knows, but it wasn't that. This situation. Whoever placed that call, whoever dropped the low, was moving off the fact they just wanted to be down. They ain't had nothing to do with that shit for real. They could have minded their business. They ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Which means that when the pressure get applied, they that much more likely to tell. Now, I ain't saying Teezy told. But what I'm saying is, when a person not moving for the same cause you moving for, they don't look at it the same. They're not gonna hold it as close as you'll hold it. You understand what I'm saying? But should I appreciate everybody that tapped in? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoyed the show and y'all want to donate to the platform. You can cash that Baltimore swag. That's BALTIMORE SWAG. Y'all know we go live every day at 11 p.m. Eastern time. So you don't gotta wait for no notification. Just come on over. We live every day, Monday through Sunday. And I'm out.